My name's Kevin Stinehart. I make artwork out of reclaimed materials. So I'm from Michigan originally, and when I moved to the South, I was really fascinated by the rich history and rich culture down here. And so I had made a lot of connections with farmers and ranchers and people that had these huge old barns full of wood that they didn't need anymore, didn't want anymore. I've made a lot of connections with people that every week or every month will just have these big burn piles. They'll just set fire to all these pieces of wood they don't want anymore. And so me wanting to take those things that always have fascinated me, these things with such rich history, I tried to find a way that I could use those and bring them into the future and not just have it be something that's forgotten and lost. A lot of what I do involves wood strips, and so I'll take the wood strips and I'll draw out a design, cut it out, and put wood strips behind it. And so a lot of those wood strips could be from 10 different locations and from 10 different people, and then I'll put those all together and try to make a cohesive art piece. And a lot of times those things that people are throwing out that they don't want anymore, when they all come together, it makes a really unique and original piece that's really desirable and fun to look at again. A lot of my inspiration comes just from where I live. I'm based out of South Carolina, and so being surrounded by the wilderness and forests and just the beautiful geography of where I live inspires a lot of my pieces. So I do a lot of deer, I do a lot of birds, trees, things like that. I sell online and Etsy. I sell my art pieces, but then I also sell in downtown Greenville at a place called Daily Designs right on Main Street. And then I sell in downtown Easley at a place called Starving Artist Cafe. And then I sell up in my hometown in Michigan at a place called Carlin Company. And then I also have just started in a store in the Arts District of Charlotte and Noda at a place called Ruby's Gift. I do a lot of custom pieces with churches and houses and families that have these little fragments, whether it's an old chair or an old bookshelf, things like that that have been in their family for generations but they don't use anymore, and have used some of those pieces to make an art piece just for that family that is meaningful to them, besides looking really cool for them, but it actually has a lot of meaning. This art business, as it's become, just started kind of as a fun little hobby. I teach during the school year, and then I do the art on the weekends and in the summer and in the evenings. And this is just something that's kind of taken off for me. That's been a fun outlet for me. I definitely have kind of hoarder tendencies where I love like old things and old antiques and love to take that home, but this is a way for me to take those things and send them back out into the world in a new form, rather than just to keep them and hoard them to myself, but to be able to share those with the world.